Hey guys, it's Chris. From housing incredibly large whales to recreating entire ecosystems, here are 12 of the largest aquariums in the world. Number 12. Shanghai Ocean Aquarium. In the Pudong New District of Shanghai, you'll find a large and very interesting aquarium. At over 260,000 square feet, this place is massive. But it also has numerous different areas and exhibits that are built to show off the specific creatures that live in various areas of the world. To list them all, there are zones for China, South America, Australia, Africa, Southeast Asia, as well as the cold water zone, the polar zone, sea and shore, deep ocean zone, and special exhibitions. Yet that's still not the most impressive thing about the Shanghai Ocean Aquarium. Within these various exhibits houses over 15,000 creatures of the oceans and seas, all of which can be divided up into 300 different types of aquatic creatures. That would actually be the 4 subsea tunnels that you can walk through and get an even more immersive experience as to what lies underneath the ocean. These tunnels aren't small either, as each of them go over 500 feet in length. Oh, and the buildings themselves that contain this aquarium? Well, they're shaped like pyramids, and that's pretty cool. Number 11. John G. Shedd Aquarium. In terms of age, the John G. Shedd Aquarium is one of the oldest aquariums in the world. So how old are we talking? Well, it was built in Chicago, Illinois in 1930, which means that this aquarium is very nearly 90 years old. Not bad, huh? Especially given that aquariums aren't always the attractions that people believe them to be. Now, compared to other various and newer aquariums, you might think that the John G. Shedd Aquarium is lacking in some areas. And to be fair, it kind of is. But what it lacks in newer features, it makes up for in history and substance. For example, this aquarium was the first one to feature saltwater containment pods, which greatly helped expand the showing that aquariums could have, many of which include arapaima, marine mammals, birds, snakes, amphibians, and insects. But don't think that that's all they have, for they also have an aquatic mammal exhibit as well, where you'll find dolphins, otters, and even penguins. And despite its age, this is one very large aquarium, and definitely worth the trip if you're in the area. Number 10. Oceanographic. If you want to see one of the biggest aquariums in the world, you'll need to head to Valencia, Spain. Here, you'll find Oceanographic. Interestingly, this particular aquarium isn't its own building. It's part of an educational, science, and architectural complex known as the City of Arts and Sciences. Oh, but don't think that they've skimped on the aquarium because of this. They hired architect Felix Candela, who designed the place, and it is visually stunning. He made 9 towers for this aquarium, each of which holds many unique and special creatures that can be found in the ocean. Oh, and did I mention that these towers are underwater? Because they are. As you move from place to place, you'll get to see over 500 different species of aquatic life, perfectly placed in their ecosystems built into the aquarium. You can even see various sharks and rays via the Oceans exhibit. It's truly stunning. With the beauty of the buildings, the waters, and of course the creatures, Oceanographic is something you may want to put on your bucket list. I know I have. Number 9. Aquaplanet Jeju. Korea is known for many wonders and cultural joys, but one of the best in the country has to be the Aquaplanet Jeju. The place is actually named after the island it's situated on, which is just off the shore of the southern part of the country. The Aquaplanet Jeju had one of the most interesting creatures of any aquarium in the world, in the form of a whale shark. They were so enthralled when they got it that they actually put the whale shark on their logo. However, a problem occurred. For despite the big living conditions that the aquarium provided, the whale shark sadly died. In fact, it died only 40 days after being put into the aquarium. Knowing that they couldn't just risk the safety and well-being of their second whale shark, they actually consulted with various agencies and biologists, and they agreed that they should let the last one go, and so they did. But make no mistake, the Aquaplanet Jeju is still a worthy aquarium to go to, even without the sharks. With over 500 species to see and 5.28 million gallons of water combined, there's a lot to see and enjoy. Number 8. Dubai Aquarium. The people of Dubai don't like to do anything small, and that's not a bad thing at times. For this is why the Dubai Mall is one of the largest shopping centers in the world. And within that mall, you'll find the Dubai Aquarium. And one thing you should know instantly is that this aquarium holds a lot of creatures. And how many are we talking? Well, how about 33,000? And that's individual creatures, not species. To give you even more context as to how many creatures reside within the Dubai Aquarium, you'll find 400 sharks for you to look at. Most aquariums are lucky if they even have a dozen, let alone a couple hundred. A majority of them are actually sand tiger sharks, the largest collection of them in the world. One of the other biggest features of the Dubai Aquarium is one that is a literal world record holder, for it has the largest acrylic viewing panel in the world. And it just so happens that this panel is where you can see a lot of the sharks. And as a bonus, the lighting of the aquarium both inside and outside the tanks actually changes depending on the time of day. That's pretty cool. Number 7. Kenting National Museum of Biology and Aquarium. While it may have a long name, the Kenting National Museum of Biology and Aquarium is also one of the biggest aquariums in the world. And something that I personally find interesting is that it resides within a water park in Taiwan, specifically in Kenting. So in a way, you could go and enjoy the waters of the park and then dry off and go see the creatures of the world that live in the water. It sounds like a really great vacation. What do you think? The aquarium itself is actually divided up into 3 different unique exhibits. There's the Waters of Taiwan, Coral Kingdom Pavilion, and the World Waters Pavilion. Just the Waters of Taiwan exhibit holds 5.7 million liters of water. And what's in that tank? Well, there's a whale shark. In fact, there's 2 of them. Number 6. Osaka Aquarium Kaiyukan. Japan is known for many things, and in terms of aquariums, it's also known for the Osaka Aquarium Kaiyukan. This place was actually designed by an American, Peter Shermaya, and it finished its construction back in 1990. True to his American nature, Peter made a very stylish aquarium, one that's aesthetically pleasing both inside and out. For example, you can actually enter the aquarium itself on the 8th floor. Yes, it's that tall. Then you go down a spiral staircase, one that happens to be circling a massive fish tank all on its own. The tanks of the aquarium are actually so big that you can view them on different floors, ensuring that you get to see the most fish and even see them from different views. With 16 exhibits and 27 different tanks, the Osaka Aquarium Kaiyukan is definitely a massive aquarium. Number 5. Cube Oceanarium. Built in 2015 and housed within the Century Global Center, which is actually the world's largest freestanding building, the Cube Oceanarium is a testament to how big and grand aquariums can be. For not only does it have 33,000 creatures within the waters of the place, it's also home to the biggest jellyfish in the world. And for those who know jellyfish, that is quite a feat. What may be its truly defining characteristic, though, is its variety of waters and creatures from around the world. There's Pacific, Atlantic, creatures from the Amazon, the Arctic waters, and more. So if you're in Chengdu, China, you'll definitely want to go visit. Number 4. Churumi Aquarium. The Churumi Aquarium is so beloved that it's considered by many to be the best aquarium in all of Japan. It's part of the Ocean Expo Park, which can be found in Motobu in Okinawa. Furthermore, up until 2005, it was the largest aquarium in the world, a truly impressive feat. There's a wide variety of creatures in the Churumi Aquarium, including 2 whale sharks and 2 tanks dedicated to tiger sharks and bull sharks. But there's also a tank that has fish exclusive to the waters of Okinawa, including seeing fish that are bioluminescent. You know, fish that glow. That's pretty cool, huh? Number 3. SEA Aquarium. Welcome to Singapore. Care to see what we have in our water tanks? The SEA Aquarium has many things to distinguish itself from other aquariums, including having the largest collection of manta rays in the world today. This includes the giant Oceanic manta ray, one of very few in captivity. These rays can grow over 20 feet in length and are truly a wonder of the ocean. There are 49 different habitats within the SEA Aquarium, and all of them have various creatures from all over the world. But the crown jewel of this place is the open ocean tank. For in this tank is 50,000 creatures of the seas and ocean. Think about that, 50,000 creatures within one tank. That alone should show you how big this aquarium is. Number 2. Georgia Aquarium. Located in Atlanta, which is the capital of the state of Georgia, this aquarium is hands down the biggest aquarium in all of the Western Hemisphere. Nothing else even comes close. Furthermore, this aquarium is the only place not in Asia to be home to a whale shark. But you won't just find this shark there, though. You'll find dolphins, beluga whales, and so much more. The Georgia Aquarium is split up into 5 sections: Tropical Diver, Ocean Voyager, Cold Water Quest, River Scout, and Dolphin Tales. And if it's not obvious, each is tailored to a different environment and species. Truly, though, the creation of this aquarium might just be one of the most important parts, because this wouldn't have been possible without a man named Bernard Bernie Marcus. And why do I say that? Well, he donated $250 million to make sure that this aquarium was made. And given that it's one of the biggest in the world and attracts many, I'd say it was a good donation. Number 1. Chimelong Ocean Kingdom. Now, should it really be that surprising that China has the biggest aquarium in the world? The Chimelong Ocean Kingdom not only has the largest singular tank in the world, though some would fight that based on measuring, but it also contains the most volume of water in the world in regards to aquariums. And that secures its rank as the biggest in the world. It also holds the Guinness World Record for the world's biggest underwater viewing dome and the world's largest aquarium tank. That's pretty impressive. And as if the creatures inside the aquarium weren't impressive enough, there's also a massive statue of a blue shark outside of the aquarium. Now, you gotta give it to China. They never go halfway. Well, thanks for watching. What did you think of these aquariums? Have you been to any of them? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time on World List.